Alright, and I know this probably isn't the best way to measure out resin, but I measure by the capful because my beaker is non-existent. So, a capful of 1 part. And in order for it to be accurate, you gotta scrape it all. Alrighty, so that is part 1. I'll get this one, part 2. Alrighty. And we'll just pour that baby in there. I've been doing little resin projects for about 2 years now, maybe. Now, in order to avoid bubbles, you stir very slowly. I like bubbles, so I don't mind them. So I'm just gonna try to. There's so many different ways that you can get rid of bubbles. If you do get bubbles, I have a heat gun, which I'm not gonna use today because I think bubbles would look kind of cool in this project. So I'm just gonna get some whipped up right in there. You gotta make sure that you mix it well, because if it's not mixed well, guess what? It's not gonna cure well. And this is a micro batch. This is like nothing. But my mold is very large, so I'm gonna try to what is it? Fill it to the best of my ability. Let me do that real quick. The problem with these pyramid molds is the bubble always gets stuck in the bottom. So you just got to work that bubble out so that you have the tip of your mold correctly in there. I'm sure I've gotten it out, but I'm just going to fuck with it a couple more times. Just in case, because you know. Alright, and I've had some flowers that my husband picked me, sitting in this book for God knows how freaking long. And I'm going to make a project with them. This is what I'm going on. The camera won't focus, sorry. Now, I'm sure these will float, which is why there's only a little layer of resin. That way I can lock them down. And as I said, they're going to float, so I'm going to put some stuff towards the bottom. Let's see what I've got here. He got me this cute little set a little bit ago. I don't want any crystals. Ooh, maybe these. The problem with these is they're clear, so they don't show up in resin. I think I'll do a gold flake, right? That'd look cool. Now the problem that I have with the gold flake is they are just so, I don't know how to explain it, they stick to your finger. It's like a pain in the ass to get off. So, let's see how this goes. Maybe because I'm not doing it right. And it folds into resin. That's no fun either. I'm gonna put this whole flake in there. Oh, pieces. I just kind of want them floating around. So. Oh. Alright, let's try that again. Since that beautiful piece fell off. I don't want them to take away from the flowers, so I think I'm going to stop there. Just let those sink. I decided I'm going to throw some silver in there too, because my wedding ring was silver, sterling silver, so since it's a piece kind of to resemble love, I feel like that would go well. And these just look like globs, whatever. That's okay. Globs are okay. Alright. Just for the hell of it, I'm just going to mix those up, try to push them down a little bit. There we go. Those are more towards the bottom now. I'm going to pick which flowers I want to put in there. I think I'm going to do layered flowers, so maybe I'll start off with one, and then, or a couple around the edge, and then the next layer do more. So I think I'm going to start with these. Really cool fun fact. I don't know if it's a real fact or not, or maybe my teachers just wanted to make kids happy. That's not going to work. But the Indians used to use this. Paintbrushes, right? I think they're cute. He is such a sweetheart. I'm going to dip it in there real quick. Kind of pull it back up. And he's such a sweetheart because most of the time, well, not most of the time, but a lot of times when we go somewhere, he'll see little weeds or something like that, and he'll pick them for me and make a little bouquet for me. And that's where some of these came from. It's my little bouquet. They're very sweet. He's such a sweet man. He's a sweetie pie. So that one's up there. And I'll try to push some of this down. It just looks like it keeps floating back up, or that's probably for me fucking with it, whatever. Let's get the next flower. So this one never stuck to the paper towel. It just kind of stuck to the book. But I'm going to go ahead and put that one in there because I think it would be cute. And I like this one, so. So this is it. I'm going to put that side outwards. Alrighty. I think I'm just gonna kind of, like I did with the other one. Oh shit, hold on. I'm gonna dip it in this resin real quick. Just kind of get a coat. This is leftover resin. Nothing crazy. I'm going to gently just kind of move that around. Just so it'll stick to the side. Alrighty. That's done, and I'm going to put it right there. Another reason I did the coating is because I don't want it to leave a gap with no resin, because then it'd be a hole and then I gotta fill it in. It's kakafuchi. Lots of work. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this. It drips down over time, and if not, oh well, I'll figure something else out. So I think that's gonna be my only two for now. I feel like I can fit one there and there, but it'd be too much. So I'll do that on the next layer. I'm gonna give these a little bit to cure, and then I'll come back. Just trying to fill this in a little bit so it'll drip down, because gravity, you know, start filling those holes. But it definitely will fill it in the next batch of resin. Now I'm just playing with it because I'm bored. Well, it looks good enough, so this is it for now, and we'll see how it looks when it's done. But part one. Sorry, my video took so damn long. I have a 1-year-old and I'm bored, so I'm literally blabbing to myself because she's napping. So basically I have no friends. That should be good. Alrighty, guys. Also, a hack. Baby wipes gets resin off of your hands. It's crazy. I don't wear gloves because I can't feel it with gloves.